Well, that's the longest lead into the thing. People are probably like, "Wait a minute, is my thing muted or
Yeah,
something?"
it's
Or
broken.
no.
Just like how Robin got broken and started speaking in other languages.
So was he broken or was it just? Because I thought he was talking like, yeah, left or right, and then he's like, "Oh, you gotta keep up in your Spanish," and then all of a sudden, then he just like, I mean, that has nothing to do with this episode, but
Yeah, yeah. Batman's like, oh, one should always keep up their foreign languages, and then yeah, Robin's like speaking, adding Spanish and French into his whatever.
I think it's pretty easy. Robin's doing a speech. I think it's easy to recap this episode. I think Robin's doing a speech. Catwoman's here. She has Pussycat as her underling. Pussycat, contaminates Robin. Robin becomes a villain. Batman then, fights Robin, and then Robin beats up Batman, and he gets captured. And Batman's like, okay, well, I guess this is the first time Batman was gonna die. I think this is legit shot because Catwoman didn't leave, the villains didn't leave, and so I think Batman was like, "Well, I guess I'm fucked here," because Batman's like, "Well, I'll join you, Catwoman," and Catwoman was like, "Yay!" So take this poison. He's like, "Well, what? I'm got a headache coming on, so let me take this pill real quick." And then he does this creepy ass, "Hey, baby," and he gets poison, and then he ends up he does the thing like where he gives all the information to the police.
Yeah,
Like,
he's leaking Catwoman's plans.
and then fucking dipshit and other dipshit were like, we seen Catwoman and Batman together, so obviously, Batman's gone rogue. So Commissioner Gordon's like, oh well, kill him. And then Batman, they find out that Batman's not actually. And he's like, how could I? And it's like, cause you're a fucking idiot. Do an investigation first. Like, figure out like why is Batman here?
Yeah, it's funny they have a genius idea to trace the bat phone, and Batman has an alarm, and it's like they're trying to trace the bat phone. So he throws some switches, and he throws this other dude under the bus.
Well, so was he a villain?
No, it's just the
Because he was counting a bunch of money, and I was like, oh,
he's the richest
his name is Pat Pending, by the way.
idiot inventor or some shit like that. And so there's a part where they got Batman or they got Robin down in jail, and they go to Pat Pending's house, and they're like, "We've got your butler or whatever the fuck his friend is to him," and he's dressed up as Robin. It's like, you're just assuming that's take his fucking mask off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Pat Pending gets arrested.
Are you talking about the police going to Pat Pending's?
Yeah.
No, they were saying he was Batman.
They were saying Pat Pending was Batman.
Yeah.
But they said they got his friend down at the station dressed up as Robin.
Gotcha.
And it's like, take his fucking mask off. You can do that. You're the police. He's in custody.
Yeah, the writing for these characters just pisses me off because they don't have consistency. And it's like Commissioner Gordon is like has a chubby over every time Batman comes in, and as soon as Batman does one thing that he's like he could be considered criminal, he's like, well, he betrayed me, and it's like, dude, he's done all. What is it? Look over. Oh, I know this is a kid show, whatever. Fuck, if you made it this far, it's just like, look at O'Hare. What the fuck has O'Hare done? He's just like, hey, I think
he got naked once.
Yeah.
He got naked once and bathed in the jelly.
Like, if I'm gonna like trust anybody, like Batman's the one to trust because he takes out these criminals. And then,
but what if Batman's letting the criminals out of jail? So
that is true.
Keep catching them?
It is true because
what if Batman's in league with them?
Because like they do come back a lot, but again, I don't know how long these. We're doing it. For a week, and so like in reality, these are like coming out monthly. But it's like the one episode was like Christmas episode, but there was like no snow.
But Santa Claus was there.
Yeah, it was a weird Santa Claus. But no, so it ends with Batman telling Catwoman, I was never under your control. And then Catwoman runs up this building, and then she's like, oh, I don't want to go back to jail. And she's like, well, the only way you can get me off this top of this building is if you marry me, Batman. And then Batman's like, what about Robin? And she's like, oh, we'll kill him. I'm like, I mean, that was actually kind of funny response.
We'll just fucking murder the kid, whatever.
And then she jumps off and jumps into the water, and Batman starts sneezing into something.
He was wiping his eyes with his bat handkerchief.
But yeah, and that's how the episode ends.
Fantastic.
It was definitely just I just want to say, just fuck O'Hare and fuck Gordon. They are two of the worst. Like, so incompetent. Like, you can't write a dumber fucking the head of the whole police department, and then his fucking other dude who's like, just on a whim, just like, oh, I hate Batman. I like Batman. I hate Batman. I like Batman. It's like, oh. Okay.
Penguin's back and he's ready to make a movie with Marcia, Queen of Diamonds. And the movie is about them stealing suits of armor from a museum, which they then use to steal blueprints from the army, which they then go into this fucking bank vault and construct a solid gold tank, which gets taken out in one shot by the Bazooka. Incredible.
Yeah, what a great episode of just like, this is actually probably the one episode where everything that they set up makes sense. Like, I kind of forgot about it. The reason we have a good explanation of this episode is because Batman was like, oh, because they did this to this to this to this. It's like, oh, because I didn't realize that the tank was the gold. I thought they just built something out. Because how much bullshit is in this? In these episodes, I just assume that they just built something.
Yeah, Penguin got locked in a vault for 3 days. And Batman's just fucking sitting outside, tapping his foot like, he's gonna come out.
He's gotta come out.
There's only a couple hours worth of air in that vault. He's gotta come out. And he waits 3 days. And they're like, maybe we should check the other side of the wall. And then fucking Penguin bursts out with his solid gold tank. Complete with solid gold tank rounds. I don't know why they made those. Because Penguin's like, don't you be wasting my tank rounds. Those cost 50,000. It's like, why the fuck would you have these? Oh, god damn.
Yeah, and then O'Hara was like, oh, I'm gonna stop with my car. And then somehow he fucking finds a manhole.
Yeah, a square manhole. Underneath his car. They flatten his car like a tin can. And they pick it up. And he's just underneath in a fucking hole.
I didn't think I'd ever see you against, I was gonna say Spider-Man. Batman. It's like, oh my god. And then the witch lady, so Diamond Lady and her mom or something, aunt, whatever.
Aunt.
Bruce is like, well, she's back to doing teaching
children yet again.
It's like, okay. I mean, she didn't really do anything criminally besides help, make potions to stun people, but I mean, it's just like, cool, yep, you're back there again. Obviously your thing don't work.
No, it's fine. Leave the theoretically super dangerous criminal witch lady with the children. Who gives a shit? It's the 60s.
Yeah, this is another 3-part episode. Just kind of just like, well, I can't imagine. Oh, and then there's a scene that Batman should be more pissed off than what he does. Like, there's sometimes the only time Batman ever gets pissed off is when Robin is about to be dead. But Batman and Robin are in metal suits, and some trash guys come up, and Penguin's like, oh, I'll pay you to dump this. I'm like, okay. So somehow they got the bodies into the dumpster. I don't know if there's a claw. I don't know if the people picked them up. I don't know. But then it goes to the dump site to crush, and there's a bunch of cans and stuff. And you clearly see the bodies drop in to the thing. And then the guy's like, and then, then they actually get crushed. And then Batman gets out. He's like, oh, I had a pressure thing. And the guy's like, you're lucky to be alive. And it's like, dude, you're lucky you're not getting a fucking lawsuit. Like, holy shit. I think Batman's like, well, I can't sue them because then I have to be under, by law, I would have to give my legal name, which is Bruce Wayne, and it'd be weird why is Bruce Wayne suing us?
No, fucking stupid.
I don't understand how the fuck this show has got 700 fucking episodes.
There wasn't
It's
anything
rent-
else on.
I don't understand how everybody's like, Batman's the greatest fucking hero. He gets captured every
It's part of the plan.
fucking... No, it's not one of... Can we have one episode where he's not captured?
Yeah, we got that one. Well, it was a while ago. It was the one where he's forced to get married.
It's... yeah.
That wasn't a capture. That was... That was, hey, you're gonna marry me, otherwise, Robin's gonna explode.
I was going to drop a
something.
atomic bomb on the entire Manhattan or whatever. No, it's just like, fucking... Batman. The fact that this fucker's lucky
He's Batman. He's got
This
prep
dude is
time.
he's probably the daughter of Catwoman. He just has 20 fucking million lives. Oh yeah, I had my bat pressure, and that's how we didn't get crushed. Go fuck yourself.
This is prep time Batman. This is the Batman that can't lose because he has prep time.
This is God.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is straight up God just running around as a human.
He's read the script, the space titanium.
Just drives me nuts.
That's a joke from another thing we do. It's another long running joke. But no, he reads the space titanium before each episode, and then he plans accordingly.
I have a fun fact for you. It has nothing to do with Batman. But you know why manholes are circles?
Yeah. It's so the lid doesn't fall in.
Yeah, it's the only object that the lid can go in any way and not fall in.
Yeah. Yeah, because you put in you get a square one, which they have in Gotham for some reason, and you can like turn it diagonally, and
It's just gonna fall right down. Oh, there's this nice scene where they're climbing down a manhole, and Batman puts his what
he drops a rope, and then Robin goes first
and just starts
with
climbing down
its
the ladder.
back to the rope. It's like, why the fuck are you throwing a rope down there? You're not even using it.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know.
It's not important, but I just want to bring up the fact that, like we said, Penguin was making a movie, and this whole thing starts with Batman and Robin beating up people.
That is true, yeah.
In a fake robbery, and then having to sign a legal contract to be in the movie. And Penguin initially was gonna launch him off a catapult, killing him, and they survive, and he gets fired. So Batman comes back. No, Penguin, please, I need to be in this movie. I need to be in the movie.
He's just doing it in the worst acting ever.
And then Penguin comes out, he's like, you can be in the movie.
I forgot about that, but yeah, I forgot how terrible that was. And then they go to the thing, and they put him in the metal suit, and he just puts a magnet on him. He's like, oh, well, now we're gonna go somewhere else. And I think that's the last part of the movie that they shot.
Yeah, it was, it's not real special.
All right, well, we'll see you next week.